Hello people, so how are we doing today? We got some daily races here for you, well one daily race in VR at Monza. The vehicle of choice is the Alphard Executive Lounge from 2018. It is pretty much a lounge. You can see I've got the Tesco livery on there. Every little helps. I'm hoping that'll help me gain some places in this race. So if you see on the left, J Martin there, he just jumped the start. Naughty boy. So we're just going to follow 8th place, the French driver, up ahead, try and get in his slipstream, see if we can gain a few more places. We've got a car on the right hand side, he's trying to make a move. Since I've got this VR, I've only used VR in Gran Turismo. I have done some videos before, but I intend to do a lot more. So if you're into VR Gran Turismo 7 videos, please do make sure you like and subscribe. Say hello in the comments if you don't mind. You know, let's create a little community here, because I'm a new tuber. That's what I call it. You know, a new YouTuber. I call it new tuber. But anyway, let's get back to the video. So I'm in 8th place, going defensive into the corner, get hit from the rear, just about get the car stopped before I get slotted into 6th place, which ain't too bad really. So we've gone from 10th to 6th in well, what's that, 2 corners? This is Monza, so we're going to see a little carnage here. You can see the 2 collect there. We've got a guy spinning out on the right. Trev on the left has had a bad exit there thanks to Hans pushing him wide. So he tries to fight back here, but he just tends to go off the track again, so I'll just drive forward really. So you go down the straight, you can see me checking my mirrors. You can see I've got 2 cars directly behind, so I'm going to do my best to pull away, which isn't going to be easy because slipstream is a really big factor in this race. So we just come up to the next corner. We got brake just on the tarmac. We're going to try not to cut the corner, which I've done so many times in this daily race, nearly lose it there. But so this part here is all flat out. We can see we've got the still have a car directly behind. It's close enough, or we can see from the radar actually still got those 2 cars directly behind, so this is not good going down to the final straight. Go defensive, so I'll take the right hand side here. Gonna have guys on the left, got 1 directly behind me, you can see on the radar. So I keep it tight. There's a little bit of drifting going on there, you can see him fighting the car, but I managed to keep the momentum up, which is fantastic. I try and keep it tight so I don't get anyone tucking in on the inside. Then we got the start straight, which I've just got to basically try and keep these 2 cars behind me, which it's not going to be easy, as you all know. For some reason they don't seem to be in my slipstream. Well, they are now. I don't know what that guy was thinking there. Slipstream is key in this race, especially with these big vans that we were all driving here today. So as we approach the no chicane part of the Monza circuit, I choose to go keep it tight. I don't want anyone getting on my inside. For some reason it seems to bump draft me here. I seem to over rev the gear there, so I actually switch up into 5th. So approaching the next chicane, I've got 2 people directly behind. I choose the centre of the road, you know, right in the middle. Try and block them as much as I can, keep this corner as smooth as possible, no penalties. That's the key there. You can see in the mirrors we got the well, we've got 3 cars battling amongst each other, which is going to give me a little bit of space, let me pull away a bit, which is exactly what I want. You can see we've got 3rd place directly in front. So what I'm going to do now is just really try and catch up to 3rd place, which is going to be quite tricky, but we'll see what we can do. Oh, can you see there, looks like he's got a penalty there, so that could, well, that's going to work out in our favour. So let's just move on a bit now. So just so you know, I'm not driving like a god, I'm just fast forwarding it, the wonders of technology, eh? So as we approach the final corner of the 2nd lap, you can see that we've actually got a car in our tow, which is going to be quite interesting. So we've got the car up ahead serving his penalty. We're going to overtake him into the entrance of the final corner, which is going to go lovely. The car behind is going to follow me through. He's going to try and make a move around the outside. He's got a 1-second penalty, bit of contact, but we survive. Well, we survived. The other car didn't. He seemed to drive off the track. I think he had a slight understeer problem, which is actually quite an issue with these cars. So as we start the 3rd lap, you can see that we've got a car in tow. This is going to be a bit of a problem. He's going to be gaining on us all the way down the straight. There's not much I can do. You'll notice I start to check my mirrors quite regularly. In VR, I generally tend to check my mirrors when I check the radar. But as you can see, he's in that slipstream and he's getting really close now. So I start moving towards the inside, just gently. But he makes a little dive there, just kind of makes room for himself, just pushes me a little bit wide. But it was a little bit frustrating, but I can't be too angry. We both got around the corner. So I'm going to tuck him behind Hans. Well, say tuck him behind Hans. Hans just drives off the track. There is a left turn there, mate, just so you know. But as you can see behind now, we've got the looks like the DHL vehicle behind, and I'll go a little bit defensive here. I'm not sure if I really had to go defensive there, but sometimes in VR it's really hard to say know exactly where the competition is. So if you go into this corner now, you're going to see in the mirrors we got looks like we got 2 cars, maybe 3 in the mirrors. So I've got my work cut out for me if I'm going to keep this 3rd place. So we're going to come down the straight. I'm going to keep to the left, try and keep the DHL van on the right. We've got another guy directly behind me. I think he's just bump trafficked me a bit there to give me a little bit of a boost. So as we go alongside the DHL van into this fast sweeping left-hand corner, he makes an amazing move around the outside. Nothing I could do about that. I mean, I got on the brakes a little bit early because the corner entrance angle was a little bit shallower than I'd like it to be. But really, I'm finding it really hard to defend on that corner. So as we approach the final corner before we start the final lap, you can see that now I'm back into 4th place. So 3rd place is there. He's pretty quick, clearly. He seems to, well, I'm losing it a bit there. I'm just drifting around that final corner. He's going to hurt my momentum. So you can see he's going to pull away a bit there. This car is very kind of, it's really unstable on, say, your fast sweeping corners, especially on the brakes. If you're still watching, thank you very much. I really didn't expect you to be watching this far. But anyway, back to the video. So we are entering we've started the final lap. That's lap 4 of 4. It's also known as the last lap, if you didn't know. So yeah, I'm in 4th place. I started off in 10th. 3rd place isn't looking like a possibility at the moment unless he makes a mistake. So if we just cross our fingers, hopefully the DHL van will make a shocking error. So we're going to brake at 150. It's hard on the brakes there, down into 2nd gear, and look at that, 3rd place. He's only got off the track. He's only gone and given himself is that a half-second penalty? Let's find out. You definitely cut the track there. Yeah, half a second penalty. So I'll look on the inside, but I choose to back out of it. I don't want to push him off the track. Well, I say back out of it. Try to stay side by side, but he actually gets the drive on the exit of that corner. So I'm planning to get him down the straight, really, because he's got half second penalty. I don't really need to overtake him necessarily. So all I got to do is stay within 1 second of him, because if you didn't know, a half second penalty rounds up to a full second when you cross over the finish line. That's saying if he hasn't served his penalty by the time we get there. Okay, so we're going to go into this fast sweeping left, well, this fast sweeping chicane, I suppose you call it. As we can see, he's going to slow down before the end of the race. So we've got the penalty line coming up. So he's going to lose half a second, which is most likely going to allow me to say get ahead of him. So he's going to the inside. I'm going to go to the outside. Keep the pedal to the metal. Brake just before the 50-meter mark there. Keep it tight. Oh, there's a bit of drifting going on. Oh, there's a big error going on there. Go off the track only for a moment. And then we've got the DHL van who's right up the side, and oh no, he's got oh dear. So yeah, he pushes me off the track and back in the 6th. I think sorry, just go down the pit lane. So yeah, this race didn't go that well. Maybe I should have given him a bit more space, but I did check the video and he did actually take me out. So let's see that again from the other guy's perspective. Well, ZRT periscope. So I'm going to make a mistake into this corner. I'm going to get the body weight all wrong, do a bit of drifting, Tokyo drift. So I lose a lot of momentum here, and he's clearly got the run on me. But at this moment he just seems to turn left and just hit maneuver me a bit, which is, maybe he doesn't like Tesco, maybe he's an Asda man. Anyway, thank you for watching, like and subscribe.